Okay guys, hands down the easiest way to interpret a horizontal situation indicator or HSI. Now with this particular type of HSI, you no longer have to interpret this arrow as a to from indicator. What you can interpret it as is approximate direction of the VOR station. And what this does is it wants to take these white lines and drag them in the direction of that arrow. So if in your mind's eye you drag those white lines in the direction of that arrow, you see that your crosshairs will end up looking something like this and intersecting here. That means that the VOR station is approximately your 10 o'clock. Now this is approximate because you don't really know how far away the VOR station is, and you don't really know how far away you are from your selected course, at least in miles. But it's just a rough guess. It's approximately your 10 o'clock. So then you know that you just need to make a slight left turn to head towards your course. Once you get towards your course, or once your course deviation indicator centers, you can turn left to head towards your station, or turn right to head away from the station. Now, if you want to think about all this in terms of the cardinal coordinates, then you have to look at your compass card. So again, with the idea that the white lines are over here, this shows that you are in this right quadrant. And what that means by looking at the compass card is that you are in the northwest quadrant. So you're in the northwest quadrant, and you are facing somewhat southerly, but a little bit westerly. So in the northwest quadrant facing southwest. Now, if we wanted to double check that, we can go ahead and check that answer. And we go up here. So the northwest quadrant puts you here, facing southwest. That's number one. Remember, we weren't facing due south. We're facing a little bit west. So number one is our closest answer. And if we look at that, we see indeed it is our closest answer. Now, the HSI does give you a little bit better information than that crude quadrant and crude direction. What this HSI indicator really says is that, looking at the compass card, you are north of your selected course, and since these lines have been dragged this way, you are west of the station. So you are north of your selected course, which is a east-west course, and you are on the west side, slightly north of it. How much north of it? Well, you count these dots. There's about 5 dots to the aircraft, and each dot is 2 degrees, so that's about 10 degrees north of your west line facing southwest. So 10 degrees north of your west line facing southwest. So if I open this up, open this, more accurately, we're 10 degrees north of our west line. So we're actually more along here, and we're facing more south by southwest. We're facing more southerly than would be indicated. So in actuality, we would take this guy and drag him down here. So he was on a radial that was 10 degrees north of the west line, and we would rotate him a little bit counterclockwise, so he's facing a little bit more southerly. So the indicator does give you more accurate information than the crude depiction that they want you to try to determine. So that's the easiest way to interpret the HSI indicator, at least one of this type. And I hope that's easy for you guys to understand. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it. Thanks, guys.